Imagine a world where a simple click of a mouse could wipe out your bank account, expose your darkest secrets, or shut down entire corporations. Now meet the group responsible for doing just that. Evil Corp. They've stolen billions and have left governments, banks, and even law firms trembling. Today we dive deep into the terrifying world of cybercrime's most wanted, led by a man as elusive as he is dangerous, Maksim Yakubets. Born in Ukraine and now topping the FBI's most wanted list, Yakubets is a modern-day criminal mastermind. He's been dubbed the Al Capone of the digital age, but unlike Capone, he flaunts his wealth in broad daylight and operates with impunity. Want to know how? Stick around as we reveal how one man and his organization brought the world to its knees. In this video, we'll explore the rise of Evil Corp, the Russian hacking group responsible for some of the biggest cyber heists of the 21st century. We'll break down their most notorious crimes, show you how they pull off these attacks, and discuss why they remain untouchable, despite being public enemies of the US and UK. Get ready to uncover the secrets behind their $100 million a year empire, and why the FBI has a $5 million bounty on Yakubets' head. Let's start in May 2020. Imagine you're a law firm, representing high-profile clients like Lady Gaga, Elton John, and even Donald Trump. Suddenly, your entire system is compromised, and 756 gigabytes of data, including the deepest secrets of your celebrity clients, are stolen. This nightmare became a reality for Grubman Shire, Mizelis, and Sachs, and they weren't alone. Evil Corp was just getting started. Within months, one of Chile's biggest banks, Banco Estado, was forced to close every single branch due to an Evil Corp hack. The GPS giant Garmin? They were forced to pay $10 million just to get their files back. These aren't isolated incidents. In 2020 alone, Evil Corp hit hundreds of companies worldwide, demanding millions in ransom payments to unlock stolen data. Picture this. You log into your company's computer, everything seems fine, until an innocent-looking Word document lands in your inbox. Once opened, every keystroke you make is tracked. Bank details, passwords, personal messages, all siphoned directly to Evil Corp. The tool behind these attacks? A malware known as Dridex. Here's how it works. Victims receive a seemingly harmless email, often containing a Word or Excel attachment. One click and Dridex silently installs itself, recording every keystroke you make. Bank credentials, personal data, confidential information, it's all up for grabs. In 2020, Evil Corp used Dridex to infect 150,000 computers. The price of these hacks? Up to $21 million per ransom. Now, who's the man behind this global cybercrime empire? Maksim Yakubets, born in Ukraine in 1987, is a baby-faced hacker with a lifestyle that rivals the most flamboyant billionaires. He's known for driving a camouflage Lamborghini through the streets of Moscow, sporting the vanity plate BOP, which means thief in Russian. Yakubets doesn't just hide behind a screen, he lives openly, protected by high-profile connections, including Russia's FSB, the country's version of the CIA. His father-in-law is a former FSB officer, and many believe this is the reason why he operates with impunity in Russia. Evil Corp isn't your typical small-time hacking operation. Think of it like McDonald's, but for cybercrime. Yakubets created a franchise model where hackers worldwide carry out attacks, and in return a cut of the profits flows back to Evil Corp. This franchise has pulled in over $1 billion to date. Let's break that down. The average ransomware payout is around $260,000 per company. Tens of thousands of companies are hit every year. Combine that with side ventures like data auctions and cryptocurrency transactions, it's no surprise Evil Corp generates over $100 million annually. Yakubets is a ghost in the machine, always one step ahead of law enforcement. But his crimes have real-world consequences, causing frustration, financial loss, and emotional distress. In this essay, we'll delve into the shadowy world of Maksim Yakubets, exploring his methods and motivations. We'll explore his rise to notoriety, from a young hacker to a feared cybercriminal. and we'll examine the impact of his crimes on individuals, businesses, and governments around the world, shedding light on the true cost of cybercrime. Little is known about Maksim Yakubets' early life. He was born in Ukraine in 1986. He later moved to Moscow, Russia. Even as a teenager, Yakubets showed a keen interest in computers. He excelled at coding, but his skills took a dark turn. Yakubets joined the world of cybercrime in the early 2000s. He started small, engaging in credit card fraud and identity theft. But he quickly rose through the ranks. He joined forces with other talented hackers. Together, they formed Evil Corp. Yakubets, operating under the online alias Aqua, became a legend in the cyber underworld. He was known for his technical prowess and his ruthlessness. Under his leadership, Evil Corp grew into a global cybercrime empire. Evil Corp is not your typical band of hackers. They are highly organized. They are disciplined. They operate with a level of precision that rivals legitimate businesses, and they are motivated by profit. Their operations generate millions of dollars, making them one of the most successful cybercrime groups in the world. They operate like a multinational corporation, with a clear hierarchy and defined roles. They have different departments for different tasks. Some members focus on writing code, while others specialize in phishing schemes or money laundering. At the heart of Evil Corp's operations is the development and deployment of malware. This is their primary tool for infiltrating systems and stealing data. This malicious software is designed to infiltrate computer systems. It steals data, it spies on users, it can even manipulate data to cover its tracks. And it holds their information hostage. Victims are often forced to pay large sums of money to regain access to their own data. Evil Corp's most infamous creation is the Dridex malware. This sophisticated program has been responsible for countless financial losses. This insidious program is designed to steal banking credentials. It targets both individuals and businesses, making it a versatile tool for cybercriminals. It's spread through phishing emails and malicious websites. Unsuspecting victims are tricked into downloading the malware, thinking they are opening a legitimate file or visiting a safe site. Once installed on a victim's computer, Dridex secretly records their keystrokes. This allows the hackers to capture sensitive information without the victim's knowledge. It captures their passwords and account information. This data is then sent back to the hackers, who use it to access the victim's accounts. This stolen data is then used to make fraudulent transactions. Hackers can drain bank accounts, make unauthorized purchases, and even sell the information on the dark web. Victims often discover the theft too late. By the time they realize what has happened, the damage is already done. Their bank accounts are drained, their identities are compromised. The financial and emotional toll on victims can be devastating, leaving them to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives. The Dridex malware is a masterpiece of malicious coding. It's constantly evolving. It evades detection by antivirus software. It has become one of the most formidable cyber weapons in the world. Dridex is spread through phishing campaigns. These typically involve emails that appear to be from legitimate organizations. The emails might contain links or attachments. Clicking on them infects the victim's computer with the malware. Once Dridex has infiltrated a system, it sets to work stealing sensitive information. It can capture keystrokes, log passwords, and even take screenshots of the victim's computer screen. The stolen data is then sent back to Evil Corp's servers. From there, it's used to make fraudulent transactions or sold on the dark web to other criminals. Section 5, 2017, the year the world caught a digital cold. The year 2017 will be remembered for many things. From political upheavals to groundbreaking scientific discoveries, it was a year of significant events. But in the world of cybersecurity, it will forever be marked by the WannaCry ransomware attack. This unprecedented cyber attack sent shockwaves across the globe. This global cyber attack crippled businesses, hospitals, and government agencies around the world. WannaCry spread like wildfire, affecting over 200,000 computers in more than 150 countries. It exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft Windows operating systems. This vulnerability, known as Eternal Blue, had been leaked from the National Security Agency's own toolkit. Computers that hadn't been updated with the latest security patches were particularly vulnerable. Many organizations had neglected these crucial updates, leaving their systems exposed. Once it infected a computer, WannaCry encrypted the victim's files. The encryption was so strong that it was nearly impossible to break without the decryption key. It demanded a ransom in Bitcoin. The use of cryptocurrency made it difficult to trace the perpetrators. It promised to restore access to the data if the ransom was paid. However, paying the ransom did not guarantee that the files would be decrypted. The attack caused widespread chaos and disruption. Hospitals had to turn away patients, businesses lost critical data, and government services were paralyzed. While there is no direct evidence linking Maksim Yakubets or Evil Corp to the WannaCry attack, it served as a stark reminder of the destructive power of cybercrime. The incident highlighted the urgent need for improved cybersecurity measures and global cooperation to combat such threats. Section 6. The high cost of cybercrime: individuals, businesses and nations under siege. The crimes of Maksim Yakubets and Evil Corp have had a profound impact on the world. They've cost individuals and businesses billions of dollars. They have eroded trust in online systems. And they have forced governments to rethink their cybersecurity strategies. For individuals, the consequences of cybercrime can be devastating. Identity theft can lead to financial ruin. Stolen personal data can be used for blackmail or extortion. Businesses, both large and small, are also at risk. Cyber attacks can disrupt operations, compromise sensitive data, and damage reputations. The cost of recovering from a cyber attack can be substantial. Governments are not immune to the threat of cybercrime either. Nation-state actors are increasingly using cyber attacks to steal secrets, disrupt critical infrastructure, and sow discord. Section 7. The global manhunt and the FBI's $5 million bounty. Maksim Yakubets is a wanted man. The FBI has placed a $5 million bounty on his head. It's the largest reward ever offered for a cybercriminal. Law enforcement agencies around the world are working tirelessly to track down Yakubets and bring him to justice. But he remains elusive. He's believed to be hiding in Russia. He enjoys the protection of the Russian government. The hunt for Yakubets highlights the challenges of combating cybercrime in the 21st century. Criminals can operate across borders with relative impunity. They can use sophisticated techniques to cover their tracks. Section 8. Fighting back: the importance of cybersecurity in a connected world. The rise of cybercrime has made it more important than ever for individuals, businesses, and governments to prioritize cybersecurity. We need to be proactive in protecting our digital lives. For individuals, this means practicing good cyber hygiene. Use strong passwords. Be wary of phishing emails. Keep software up to date. Businesses need to invest in robust cybersecurity measures. This includes firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and employee training programs. Governments need to work together to share information, coordinate responses, and develop international legal frameworks to hold cyber criminals accountable. Section 9. The future of cybercrime: a cat-and-mouse game with global stakes. The battle against cybercrime is never-ending. As technology advances, so too do the techniques used by cybercriminals. It's a cat-and-mouse game with global stakes. Artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and quantum computing are just some of the technologies that are transforming the cyber threat landscape. We need to stay ahead of the curve to mitigate these emerging threats. International cooperation, information sharing, and the development of new technologies will be crucial in our fight against cybercrime. Section 10. A call to action: protecting our digital lives. The story of Maksim Yakubets is a cautionary tale. It's a reminder that the digital world is not some abstract realm. It's intertwined with our daily lives. What happens in cyberspace has real-world consequences. We all have a role to play in protecting ourselves and each other from the threat of cybercrime. By taking cybersecurity seriously, we can make the digital world a safer place for everyone. Evil Corp is more than just a hacking group. They're a symbol of the digital age's dark underbelly. As long as Yakubets remains untouchable in Russia, their empire will continue to grow, preying on companies, schools, hospitals, and even governments. So the question remains, how long until someone finally puts a stop to Evil Corp? If you found this deep dive into the world of cybercrime eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that uncovers the dark corners of the internet and the stories of the most dangerous criminals in the world. Let us know in the comments, what do you think will bring down Evil Corp? Until next time, stay safe online.